Fabs, let's start off with the quarterback position. Who should we lock and load this weekend?
Beam me up, Captain Kirk Cousins. How about that one? Coming off a bye. I love the matchup. It's a dad joke. I get it. I love the matchup against the Arizona Cardinals. Their defense just gave up nearly 27 fantasy points to Andy Dalton last week. And they've also struggled against the position overall. 18 plus fantasy points to 4 different quarterbacks. So get Cousins into your lineup. And then Tua Tagovailoa's got a good matchup too. Last week he was okay. Scored just fewer than 16 fantasy points, which actually is acceptable this year because the quarterback position has been so bad. But he's got the Lions this week. 4 quarterbacks have scored 18 plus fantasy points against Detroit, including 2 who've gone over 27. So start Tua.
I enjoyed watching our Dallas Cowboys play the Lions last week, but I digress. Let's move on to who we're sitting at quarterback. You don't like Aaron Rodgers this week. You just don't trust him.
2 big names. We talk about the quarterback position and its deterioration this year. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is near the top of that list. This guy cannot score more than 16 points in a game. He doesn't trust his wide receivers. If it weren't for Aaron Jones last week, he wouldn't have had a big game. He's got Buffalo this week. Only one quarterback, and that was Patrick Mahomes, has scored more than 13.1 fantasy points in a game against Buffalo. Aaron Rodgers is a fade, and so is Matthew Stafford. He had a week off. Maybe the elbow feels a little bit better, but I am not trusting him against the San Francisco 49ers. He had a 6.8 point stinker against them earlier in the season, and this is a very tough matchup for Stafford. I know Mahomes went off on San Francisco last week. I think that's an outlier. I'm keeping Stafford on the bench.